We often talk about having bad relationships with our parents, our friends, or our teachers. But have you ever thought about having bad relationship with food? Many people try diets, including myself, to get to their goal weight, but we often give up and don't follow that, and we don't try those diets forever because we have to build our own relationship with our bodies and with food. According to John Kabat-Zinn, founder of mindfulness-based stress reduction program, mindfulness is the act of being aware of the present time without judging ourselves or our feelings. After explaining the benefits of mindfulness eating and how to practice this, you're going to be able to apply this to your everyday life. So, why should we improve our relationship with food? Eating to relieve stress is a cycle where we find ourselves eating compulsively and forgetting the reason why we eat, that is filling ourselves with the right nutrients and stop the hunger. And this trigger obesity, hypertension, low high density lipoprotein, insulin resistant metabolic syndrome. This is because our body usually in these cycles crave comfort food. It is important to recognize why we feel this way and why we want to eat when we are stressed or we will have a bad day, to find other ways to release stress. Mindless eating is characterized by eating without hunger and being distracted along the way, with not paying attention with the flavors, leading to poor choices of food, and even letting other people in the environment decide for us the food that we're going to eat. Dieting restricts certain foods, telling us what, when, the amount of calories, and the amount of food we have to eat. But have you ever thought if this is nutritious for your body? In my survey results, I found that only 2 people of my audience know what mindfulness is. My live audience know and practice mindfulness. Also, it is impressive that all of my audience have tried a diet before to lose weight and to be healthy. And moreover, only one of my audience practice mindfulness while eating. Also, now that we have learned and we have here the problem, let's talk about solutions. Being aware of our body needs. Mindfulness eating, according to Eating Mindfully for Teen Book, is defined as how and what we eat. It's the act of being present while we're eating, to taste the food, the flavors, the texture, the amount of food we're eating, so we know when we are full and we know when to stop. It doesn't consist in any menu or recipes. Indeed, it will help us to find the right and nutritious food for our bodies. According to the University of Texas of Tyler, hunger and fullness scale is a measurement that helps us to know when we're full or hungry. According to this research, it's normal to feel hungry and to feel full throughout the day. However, they say that we might be between scale 3 and 7, which is lightly hungry and lightly full satisfied, avoiding extremes, which is 0 and 10, which is empty or sick, because then if we're empty and we're really hungry, we're gonna feel our bodies until we are fully sick. Now that we heard the solution, the problem, now let's visualize this. How to be present. Harvard Health Report explains how to participate fully in your daily life is a good way to stay present. Set one moment of the day to just focus on your breath, the air that's coming in through your nose, going through your lungs, and going out through your nose again. Eating Mindfully for Teens book explains how you can list 1 or 2 mindfulness goals. For example, to chew food completely, to slower eating, to ask myself each bite if I'm still hungry or full, to notice the texture and flavors of the food, to create a mindful pause between pauses, take a breath or drink, choose fruits hiding water content such as cucumbers, grapes, greens, and watermelon. It is also important to be present without judging ourselves. So, how I've explained, mindfulness eating reduces emotional and stress eating, leading us to find the right amount of the right food for our bodies, and will lead us to find ourselves and our body needs. Making peace with our body is the key to find this goal and to get where we want to be at. I understood the importance of this to love myself, to comprehend myself, and to find the right amount of food that I need, more than restrict myself and be, oh no, I don't want to eat that, or I can't eat that. Because we have this voice in our head that limit ourselves what, when, or the amount of food we have to eat. I encourage you and I call you to practice this in every meal so you can find peace in your eating. There are many blogs out there that talk about mindfulness eating, but my favorite is Wellness Necessities by Lisa Hayem, which is a nutritionist from Columbia University, that she has a program that is called No Dieting. Also, Headspace is an app and has videos on YouTube how to be mindfulness while eating and how to meditate. My hope for you is to find peace and freedom with food, that you can apply this to any other aspect of your life. In other ways, I encourage you to practice this every day. And yes, I'm telling you to eat that piece of cake.